Well, hey, look at that. YouTube decided to cooperate finally. And we've got our stream up and rolling here on a Friday night. Excuse me. Coming to you a smidge earlier than what we normally do. And that's only got 3 separate breaks tonight to get through. Quite a bit of packs. So let me just get my list, handy dandy lists ready. I think what we will probably do is start with basketball, then move to football, finish with our bread and butter here, which would be baseball. All right. So again, tonight we have a, what do you call them, a monster box and a blaster of 2024 Topps Chrome. Not opened any. We've got a blaster and 2 hanger packs or fat packs, whatever you call them, value packs of 2024 Score Football. And then we have one of the Halloween packs of Haunted Hoops, which, I've seen the football a lot more often than I have the basketball. So the basketball must be the more popular of the two, or at least in my area. Oh yeah, Dodgers and Padres are playing for all the marbles tonight. Forgot about that. No problem, Rick. You go and have a good time. Though I can't say I hope your team wins. But it's been good baseball. So here's our tray of packs. Pretty cool wrapper. I love this idea that Panini, well, I'm not going to say they came up with it, that they borrowed, stole, whatever from Pokemon, but I think this is great. I think it's a great alternative for people who don't want to give out candy. And I mean, seriously, I think most kids enjoy cards, even if they don't know much about them. It's just fun opening them. So these are 40 packs, 3 cards per pack. It's a 300 card set for the 2023-2024 season. There are 279 base cards and 21 rising stars. And then let's see, there are parallels just like with the football. Let's see, it says for the base cards, orange slime, hollow webs, hollow candy. And then same thing for the rising stars, and it says those are 1 in every pack. So I don't know if there's any serial numbered like there was in football. We didn't see that, but so I would imagine these would be the base design for this year's hoops anyhow, minus the slime and the cobwebs and stuff like that. There is the back. Got a little pumpkin there sitting above the net. So for the Warriors, we have Klay Thompson. Here's one of the parallels, Tari Eason for the Rockets. And Terry Rozier for the Heat. Yeah. It's if you're a pack, if you like to rip packs, this is right up your alley. Are you gonna build the set, Victor, or are you just opening them fun? Jalen Slawson, Kyrie Irving parallel, PJ Washington, 2 former Hornets out of the first 2 packs. I toyed around the idea with building maybe the football set, but I got too much going on right now. Corey Crispert. Okay, this is a different one. Green slime. Move the camera up. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of digging that. And Keegan Murray. So at least we've got a little variety here versus the football. Only 2 nicks in the entire. Well, let's see if we can do you better. And Monty Bates, there's a parallel of Jaylen Brown. And my first Hornet, Amari Bailey. I'm looking forward to basketball. I think the Hornets actually might be decent. Jaylen Brown, Rudy Gobert, parallel, City Cisco. But my Panthers are laying a big rotten egg in the NFL. My Braves are out, so time to shift focus to basketball. Rudy Gobert, Darius Garland, parallel, and Okongwu. I think that's how you pronounce it. Tumani Kamara, Devin Vassell, parallel, and LeBron James. For my Hornets, Miles Bridges, Bogdan Bogdanovich, parallel, and Chris Paul. Scotty Barnes, Andrew Nemhard, parallel. Here's one of the rising stars, Bilal Coulibaly, something like that. Bowl. Here's a parallel. Chet Holmgren, Rising Star. And Eric Gordon. Jose Alvarado, Tyler Hero parallel, and Julian Strawther. Jaden Hardy, parallel of Duncan Robinson, Gordon Hayward. Jeremy Sochan, Devin Vassell parallel, RJ Barrett. DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Noel parallel, and a Vince Williams Jr. Rising Stars. Hey, good evening, Ken. Clint Capella for the Hawks. Nikola Vucevic parallel. Dennis Schroeder. Jamal Murray. Taurean Prince parallel. Isaac Okoro. I wish Topps would follow suit, do something like this. Dorian Finney-Smith, Toumani Camara parallel, and Russell Westbrook. Kristaps Porzingis, parallel of Kyle Anderson and Jordan Clarkson. So Bean says he has done very well selling team lots of the Score Treat on eBay. Well, honestly, that's probably the best way to get your cards that you want. Sadiq Bey, parallel of Hunter Tyson, Jarris Walker. I know in that first Score Treat we opened, I got a few Panthers, but not many. Jalen Wilson, Jalen Green, parallel, Pascal Siakam. Jabari Smith, parallel of Kayvon Looney, DeAndre Hunter. Speaking of the Scora Treat, got one more of those that will rip it. I really don't have any intention of doing anything with them, but it will be cheaper the second go around. Jalen Duran, Rising Stars, Colby Jones parallel, and a De'Aaron Fox. Hunter Tyson, Desmond Bain parallel, Kobe Buffkin. Leaky Black for the Hornets, Derek White parallel, Cam Reddish. Gary Harris, Bogdanovich parallel, Stephen Curry. Kyle Lowry, Saddiq Bey parallel, Anunoby. Devin Booker, parallel of Terrence Mann, D'Anthony Melton. Derrick Rose, parallel of Kulub, whatever, and Grant Williams for the Hornets. Cole Anthony, parallel of Fred VanVleet, Harrison Barnes. Cason Wallace, parallel for Scoot Henderson, Rising Stars. And Kevin Love. Brandon Podziemski, G.G. Jackson II parallel, Rayon Rupert. Kelly Oubre Jr., Jalen Clark parallel, Ben Simmons. Marvin Bagley III, parallel of Brandon Ingram, Spencer Dinwiddie. See another Nick coming up, Victor. Dariq Whitehead, parallel for Keldon Johnson, and Josh Hart. Stanley Humudi, Michael Porter Jr. parallel, Kevon Looney. Jaden Ivey, Rising Stars, Shea Gilgeous Alexander parallel, and Dosunmu. Marcus Sasser, parallel for Sam Merrill, Tyler Hero. Mike Conley, parallel of Muhammad Guy, Tyrese Halliburton. And two more packs. This one and one more. Jeremy Grant, Chris Middleton parallel, and Amani Quigley. And our final pack of the Haunted Hoops. Chris Livingston, Duncan Robinson parallel, and Derek Lively II, Rising Star. So I think this is my favorite parallel. This purple and green slime. I think those are pretty cool looking. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Victor. I just got some of those. I've started using those black pages um, that are front and back that you use for like gaming, like TCG stuff. I got some of those to start binding some of my Garbage Pail Kids collection. So don't do as much with wrestling right now, at least current wrestling. But yeah, I'm right there in the same boat. A lot of different collections. All right, up next, 2024 score. So change sports over to football. Again, not opened any of this. This is just now starting to show up in my area. But I'm also noticing that in some places, um, like I'm pretty sure the Walmart in my hometown, they are phasing out cards. Thankfully, though, with my work, I'm around enough other places that I can swing by and still find stuff. Um, but our card section is down to maybe 8 feet, 4 foot of Pokemon, and then 4 foot of just like leftover stuff. So I saw some of this down in Atlanta, and when I was down there last week for work, or week before last for work, no, last week, but I didn't grab any, and then I kind of regretted that I didn't. So I was glad to find it. I was glad to find it a little closer to home. So we'll go ahead and get started here. Not exactly sure how the set is tiered this year, but I kind of dig the design. Got the silver foil score at the top of the card, but I don't know. These do kind of, other than the high gloss, they do kind of remind me of some older score football. So it's pretty cool. So we're starting off with Dalton Kincaid for the Bills, Cortland Sutton for the Broncos, Wesley Walls for the Panthers, Terry McBride Cardinals, George Karlaftis Chiefs, Jeff Saturday Colts, Raymond something Stevenson Pats, Bo Jackson for the Raiders, and I don't think the Raiders were claimed. Seth Joyner, Eagles, Darren Waller for the Giants, Antonio Gibson, Pats, Chris Godwin, Bucks. We have a red parallel of Derek Carr for the Saints, and a red parallel of Josh Newton for the Bengals, and Kurt Warner for the Cardinals. Got a celebration CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. A league leaders, Devon something for the Dolphins. Potential, Jordan Whittington for the Rams. We got a sack attack, George Karlaftis for the Chiefs. There's no potential, Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Celebration, Baker Mayfield for the Bucks. We have a rookie for Bo Nix for Denver. Potential, Trey Benson, Cardinals. Sack attack, Joey Bosa, Rams. Enos Rakestraw Jr. for the Lions. Junior Colson, Chargers. Byron Murphy, Seahawks. Max Melton, Cardinals. Kingsley Suamatia, maybe, for the Chiefs. And Grayson Murphy for the Dolphins. Yeah, they do definitely have a retro feel to them this year. Jarrett Stidham. Broncos. Hayden Hurst for the Chargers. C.J. Gardner-Johnson for the Eagles. Joe Burrow. And I don't know if that's supposed to look like this at the top or if that's some kind of misprint, but nonetheless. C.J. Stroud for the Texans. Dan Marino. Marlins. Dolphins. Khalil Mack for the Chargers. Devontae Adams for the Raiders. Jalen Hyatt for the Giants. Dallas Goddard. I'm guessing that T is silent on his name. Eagles. Roger Staubach for the Cowboys. Deebo Samuel. 49ers. Our red parallels, we have Evan Ingram, Jacksonville. Peyton Wilson for the Steelers. And Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. First ballot Hall of Fame, we have Marcus Allen. We have Patrick Mahomes, celebration. No Taylor Swift. Marvin Mims, league leader. Jaden Daniels, potential. Kid's looking good for the Commanders. Sack attack, Myles Garrett. Potential Terrion Arnold, Lions. Celebration, Tua. Ain't celebrating much right now. Michael Penix Jr., rookie for the Dirty Birds. Potential Latu for the Colts. Theo Johnson, Giants. Bo Nix, Broncos. Blake Corum, Rams. Tyler Nubin, Giants. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. And Michael Hall Jr. for the Browns. I'm going to separate the inserts, if you will, from the base. So these, we have 22 cards per pack in the blaster, and they have 6 packs. Austin Hooper, Pats. Derek Stingley Jr., Colts. Cam Akers for the Vikings. Evan Ingram, Jags. Xavier McKinney, Packers. Brian Dawkins, Eagles. Shaquille Barrett, Dolphins. Geno Smith, Hawks. Shaq Thompson for the Panthers. Budda Baker, Cardinals. Tyler Geiger, for the Falcons. And now we have a green parallel of Ladd McConkey, Chargers. Malik Washington, Dolphins. Kool-Aid Minstrey, Saints. Jatavion Sanders, the Panthers. Rome Odunze, Bears. Cedric Gray, Titans. Braden Fisk, Rams. Potential Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. Have a sack attack, Montez Sweat for the Bears. We have a first ballot, Julius Pepper for the Panthers. Take that very much. Thank you. Jordan Love's Celebration. And Kid Report. So, man, the inserts, if you will, come loaded in the fat packs and are not as plentiful, it appears, in the regular packs. Rashawn Gary, Green Bay. Will Anderson Jr. for the Texans. Frank Gore, Dolphins. Cameron Dicker for the Chargers. Tyrann Mathieu, Saints. Keyshawn Johnson for the Jets. Lawrence Taylor for the Giants. Aaron Rodgers, Jets. Grant Delpit, Browns. Roquan Smith for the Ravens. Jarrett Stidham, Broncos. Hayden Hurst, Chargers. Jamari Thrash, Browns. Kalen King, Packers. Leonard Taylor III for the Jets. Trey Benson, Cardinals. Jared Verse for the Rams. Have a green parallel of Ed Oliver for the Bills. League leader DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. Potential Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Khalil Mack, sack attack. And a potential Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Jacoby Myers, Raiders. Zach Moss, Bengals. Chris Olave, Saints. Aaron Donald, Rams. Amani Hooker, Titans. Fred Warner, 49ers. Seth Joyner, the Eagles. Darren Waller, Giants. CJ Gardner-Johnson for the Eagles. Joe Burrow. And yeah, this one looks a lot better than that first Joe Burrow. Bengals. Bijan Robinson. Falcons. David Njoku, I think. Or Njoku. Johnny Wilson. Ray Davis, Bills. Malachi Corley for the Jets. Dallas Turner, Vikings. Mason Smith, Jags. Have a green parallel of Stevenson for the Pats. Celebration, Josh Allen for the Bills. Jeez. JJ McCarthy for the Vikings. Oh, good. I was hoping to get this one. Potential Xavier Legette, Panthers. And Nick Bosa, sack attack. Josh Allen, Jags. Kellen Winslow, Chargers. Danielle Hunter for the Texans. Rashee Rice, Chiefs, Antonio Gibson, Pats, Chris Godwin, Bucks, Bobby Wagner, Commanders, Jamal Williams, Saints, Ed Reed, Ravens, Montez Sweat for the Bears, Aeneas Williams, Cardinals, Myles Garrett, Browns, Xavier Worthy, Chiefs, Jermaine Burton, Bengals, Braylon Trice, Falcons, Frank Gore Jr. for the Bills, Cade Stover, Texans. Have a green parallel of Rashard White for the Bucks. Have a first ballot Jerome Bettis for the Steelers. Celebration Dak Prescott. League leaders Raheem Mostert, something like that. Dolphins, Marvin Harrison Jr. potential Cardinals. 2 to go. CJ Stroud, Texans, Dan Marino, Khalil Mack, Devontae Adams, Darius Slayton for the Giants, Darius Slade Jr. for the Eagles, Jerry Rice, 49ers, Nick Bosa, 49ers, Kyle Hamilton, Ravens, Alex Singleton, Broncos, Miles Sanders, Panthers, Aiden Hutchinson, Lions, Quentin Mitchell, Eagles, Cooper DeJean, Eagles, Marshawn Lloyd, Packers, Andrew Phillips, Giants, Joe Alt, Chargers, Jonathan Brooks, Panthers, Celebration, Travis Kelce, Celebration, Myles Garrett for the Browns, Jaden Daniels, rookie, nice. And we have a parallel of Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Got a purple or pink foil. I can't really tell which, but that is a parallel. DeForest Buckner, Colts. Derek Carr, Saints. Tyler Higbee, Rams. Foye Olukun, the Jags. CJ Mosley, Jets. Darren Payne, Commanders. Cade Otton, Bucks. George Pickens for the Steelers. Richard Dent for the Bears. Calais Campbell, Falcons. Dustin Hopkins, Browns. David Montgomery for the Lions. Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. Jalen McMillan, Bucks. Keon Coleman, Bills. Imani Bailey, Chiefs. Devontae Walker for the Ravens. Gabriel Murphy, Vikings. Got a league leader, Mike Evans for the Bucks. Cooper DeJean, potential Eagles. Max Crosby, sack attack for the Raiders. And we do get our final card is a numbered parallel. So we've got this orange, whatever you want to call it, number to 630. Cedric Gray for the Titans, 551 of 630. And let's see. No one grabbed the Titans, so that will that's going to random. That will be random off between all the participants. So score football is always fun. I just don't think a blaster should cost $25. So that's not a $25 product to me. Fun, but not that much, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys tell me. Glad you're happy, David. Glad you got something for your team. If you guys are looking for Chrome and you're having a hard time finding it in your local retail establishments, you may want to check your GameStops. I don't go to GameStop all that often, but the last couple of times I have checked their card section. I checked the toys that they have there, which ironically enough, I'm usually more interested in that stuff than I am the games. But I've seen plenty of blasters available, and they're not marked up. Good night, Ken. Good analogy, Ben. That's a good analogy. All right, we got, let's see, these. It says find 2 sepia and 2 pink refractor parallels. It's only 28 cards total. 4 cards per pack, 7 cards per box. And then we'll jump over to the other one. I was wondering when this design came out how it would look in Chrome. It looks pretty good. Abner Uribe for the Brewers. Cedric Mullins for the Orioles. Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. Got a Luis Arias for the Marlins. I don't know what that card is called. Strokes. Pretty cool. Pretty nice looking card. Dude is a freaking good hitter. And here is one of the sepia. And I can't even pronounce his name, but it's for the Rays. For the Red Sox, we got Rafaela, Sean Murphy for the Braves, Josh Hader for the Astros. We've got, I think they started calling these the Ray Wave parallels, Davis Schneider. And a pink Garrett Cole for the Yankees. Came through for the Yankees the other day. Irving Lopez for the Cardinals. Ozzie Albies, Braves. Nolan Arenado, Cardinals. And a Riley Green refractor for the Tigers. For the Yankees, Everson Pereira. Forrest Wall for the Braves. Brandon Lowe for the Rays. And we have a Mike Trout 89 retrospective. Jackson Merrill, Padres. Looks like we got an extra card in this pack. Jordan Adams, Angels. Max Scherzer for the Rangers. Oh, we've got one of these, what are we calling these now? Prism refractors. Julian for the Twins. And there's another sepia, Wyatt Langford for the Rangers. Looking extra shiny. That they are. Jacob Lopez for the Rays. Jose Ramirez, Guardians. Nolan Jones, Rockies. Oh, look at this. I don't know what you call this, but it's numbered JP Martinez. 213 of 350 for the Braves. And a pink Brett Beatty for the Mets. Myers for the Marlins. Samad Taylor for the Royals. Lane Thomas for the Nationals. And Yanir Diaz, refractor, for Houston. Here we have 6 cards per pack and 7 cards in the mega box. I've got a little foam cube. Looks like they are doing the Home of the Chrome, or no, wait a minute, MVP buyback. So I guess hold on to what your Ohtani cards. So there is the QR code. I'll look into that a little more later. Box 2, AJ Smith-Shawver for the Braves. Brian Wu, Mariners. Aaron Judge, Yankees. Samad Taylor, whatever we're calling those. Got a Andrew Benintendi refractor. And a Heston Kjerstad X-Fractor. What was the scam? The buyback program? Spencer Steer for the Reds. Jeff McNeil for the Mets. Willie Adames for the Brewers. All etch. Corbin Carroll. Kind of looks like a 90s card. X-Fractor Junior Caminero for the Rays, and an X-Fractor Jacob Young. I never paid any attention to the buyback program last year, and this will probably, unless we do this again, this will be the only Chrome I open. Grant Hartwig for the Mets. Lou Bob for the White Sox. Justin Steele, Cubs. Luis Arias for the Padres. Kyle Tucker, refractor for the Astros. And a Parker Meadows X-Fractor for the Tigers. Jose Furman, Cardinals. Nick Lofton for the Royals. Masataka Yoshida for the Red Sox. Future Stars, Justin Steele for the Cubbies. Prism Refractor for Mike Stanton. Always be Mike to me. And an X-Fractor, JP Martinez for the Braves. Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants. Logan Webb, Giants. Robbie Ray, Giants. Catching a theme here. Oh, check this out, guys. I guess a black Ray Wave or something. Jackson Holiday, 9 of 10. Man, nice. Who got the Orioles? David Marshall. Congrats. I feel like I need to be jumping up and down and screaming and hooting and hollering like all the other breakers do. Well, let's get that in the sleeve. I'm going to set it right up there for a second. Davis Schneider for the Jays and Isaiah Campbell for the Red Sox are the two X-Fractors. It wasn't that long ago that I realized that Jackson Holiday was Matt Holliday's son. I don't know how I missed that, but I did. So this will definitely be going in a top loader or something equivalent, maybe even a little nicer. At the conclusion of this, well, I want to scan this because I'm sure Trading Card Database will need an image. I will take good care of it. I do scan them in the sleeves, but I'll probably stick it in one of these cases that Topps Now cards come in. So I'll take good care of it for you, David. And if you want shipping of your stack after this break, just let me know and I'll take care of you. 2 packs to go. Hunter Goodman for the Rockies. Acuna for the Braves. Logan O'Hoppe, Angels. Yandy Diaz for the Rays. Got an Ohtani refractor. Okay. Jacob Amaya X-Fractor, Marlins. Final pack. Kyle Harrison, Giants. Slade Ciccone, Diamondbacks. Jacob deGrom for Rangers. There's an all-etched Jordan Walker for the Cardinals. Chris Murphy, X-Fractor, Red Sox, and Emerson Hancock for the Mariners. So, not too bad on the Monster Box, if I do say so myself. Just kind of getting them, the different ones grouped. We'll do a recap. So X-Fractors, which are probably my least favorite parallel that Topps does. Caminero, Young, Murphy, Hancock, Amaya, Schneider, Campbell, and Meadows. I think these are the Prism refractors. We have Stanton and Julian. The Ray Wave, we have Samad Taylor and Davis Schneider. The Pinks, we have Brett Beatty, Garrett Cole. Regular refractors, Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker, Andrew Benintendi, Yanir Diaz, and Riley Green. And this red speckle, JP Martinez, number to 350. Sepias, we have Wyatt Langford and Basabe. For the inserts, we have a Trout, 89 retrospective. We have a Strokes Luis Arias, which I kind of dig those. 2 all etch. We have Corbin Carroll and Jordan Walker. And a Future Stars Justin Steele. And then, of course, the hit was this black Ray Wave. I may not be calling it the right thing, but Jackson Holiday rookie, 9 of 10. So congratulations, everybody. I figured the Chrome would be a fun break, and I figured that I didn't really have to ask if y'all wanted to open this. But glad I was able to finally work something out for Chrome. If you really want to do it again, I believe I can still get these at regular non-inflated prices. But sometimes the supply does sell out. I do have a product already paid for and on pre-order coming, and I'll go ahead and tell you, we are going to do Stadium Club. I love Stadium Club. It's one of those, that and Allen and Ginter are the two like modern releases that I really look forward to and would love to build, though they're both expensive and they're both challenging to build. But if I can swing it, those are 2 sets each year that I like to do. I do have a full hobby box of Stadium Club coming to us. So I forget right off the top of my head what the release date of that is, but I've ordered direct from Topps. So we'll break those as soon as I have those in hand. We will not break next week. I will be out of town. So the next potential break would be Friday the 25th. But that is kind of up in the air. Other than that, I don't really have much else planned at this time. There's a couple of things that I've kind of considered. But I'll be honest with you guys, I have lost money the last couple of weeks. Either we didn't have the engagement that I hoped we'd have, or I priced everything wrong, or a little bit of both. But I've struck out a couple of times on a few releases, and that's all fine. It's not about making money. It's about having some fun and helping you guys put some cool cards in your collection. And, and then for me, picking up some Braves and whatever else. But yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to do. But I'm always looking. I'm always up for suggestions, guys. So, we'll see. But I will try to give you guys a little bit more of a heads up than I typically have in the past. But that is it for me, guys. You all have a fantastic weekend. I don't know what kind of a recap I will be able to do, but I will go ahead and start sorting. And if you are ready for your stack to be shipped, let me know. David, if you're still watching, I assume you'll want to get this Jackson Holiday in your hands as quick as possible. So I will assume you want me to go ahead and prepare yours. Just let me know. Just please confirm. But otherwise, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here in a couple of weeks, hopefully with some Stadium Club. Yep, just reach out to me, David, and I'll let you know. I mean, your snack's not going to be big, but it'll also be fairly inexpensive to ship. But everything will go in boxes, by the way. Try to not use bubble mailers unless it's a tiny stack. But that is it, guys. Again, thanks for your support, for hanging out a little bit with me on a Friday night. You guys have a great one, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.